Refreshing or revolting, BMW X2 versus BMW X1. Not many automakers can say they have two subcompact crossovers in their lineup, but BMW can. The company behind the blue and white roundel introduced the latest generation X1 back in 2015. Just a few weeks ago, it debuted the X2 as a sportier alternative to the traditional look of its older counterpart. But does the X2 live up to its promise, or is the X1 the more handsome sibling? Below, we compare the looks of both crossovers so you can make your decision. Unsurprisingly, the BMW X2 features a much more evolved design language than its sibling, at least on the exterior. The kidney grills, like what we see on other new BMW models, features bolder streaks. While the kidney grille surrounds are rounded on the X1, they are more angular on the X2. Also on the X2, the headlights curve up dramatically into the hood, and lines on the hood appear bolder than those on the X1. More sculpted lower vents complete the look. Both the X1 and X2 appear rather short when looking at their side profiles. But the X2 is actually a whole 3.2 inches shorter than its brother. If you think the X2 looks lower than the X1, you'd be right. It rides 2.8 inches lower to be exact. In addition to the unique dimensions, the X2 features more aggressive body cladding that curves up into the rear wheels, and unlike the X1, it gets an additional BMW badge on the C-pillar. Notice the roof line doesn't slope in a dramatically different way than on the X1. In the rear, the models feature completely different bumpers. The license plate holder is higher up on the X1, which looks taller in the rear overall. Conversely, the X2 looks wider and more planted. The models have distinct lighting signatures in the rear, and the tail lamps are shaped differently. Given both products are made by BMW, it's no surprise the X1 and X2 look remarkably similar inside the cabin. You'll notice the same controls on the center console as well as the same dashboard layout. The steering wheels, however, are different. You'll also find different shifters. So which crossover is the style winner, the BMW X1 or BMW X2? Tell us on our Facebook page.